Hey guys, AnnaSimsTV here, and welcome to a new series I'm going to be doing called Seduce Me the Otome. I don't know how to say it, it's a Japanese word. I'm just going to call it Seduce Me for now, whenever I address it in video. You might be able to tell the audio sounds different, and that's because I got a new mic. It's nothing crazy, it's nothing like a blue snowball or a blue yeti. It's nothing cool. It's a headset that was worth like $16. It's still pretty much as staticky as my old mic, but I think it sounds clearer and you're gonna hear more buzz and stuff, which is not necessarily good. I had to get a new headset because my last one, the left side, completely stopped working. Also, I'm not used to having my mic on the left of my face. I'm used to having it on the right of my face, so you're gonna have to forgive me if I hit my mic or anything. So basically what this game is about, it's about a girl who, from my understanding, is in the same house as several other guys, and it's like a love story almost, but you decide. It's a visual novel, and I was actually inspired by Sugar, Simon Parsons, and Sims 3 Sims Bout. I'm really excited to do this because the Sugar's Magical Diaries series is what got me into this, and I'm really excited. If you haven't seen it, I would go ahead and suggest it. It's amazing, it's hilarious, they're known as the Naughty Trio now. It's perfect. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into this, and from my understanding, this has voice actors in it. I just have to voice my own lines. So, let's go ahead and start a new game. This is a fictional interactive narrative. Any character's resemblance to real-life people are purely coincidental. Oh, I can just click. I love the music in this game. Also, please know that the following game is made for a PG-16 audience. Please know that sexual violent themes are explored in this game. Trigger warnings, abuse, implied rape, and suicide have been warned. Okay. Please enjoy.
Why, hello. My, aren't you a gorgeous sight? Can I be honored enough to know your name?
That voice scared the living crap out of me. I just jumped out of my own skin for a second. Okay. Makia? No, that's not my name. My name is Anna. Enter?
A lovely name. For a lovely person like you. Wonderful.
Damien, is that you? If you watch Sugar and you get my reference, thank you.
Eric, do your job.
I have goosebumps. This voice is creeping me out.
Very well. This game was produced by Seraphim Entertainment under the direction of Michaela Laws and is powered by Ren'Py Visual Novel Engine. We truly hope you'll enjoy this story. I know I'll enjoy it since you'll be in it.
Oh my.
Eric.
Fine, fine. Farewell, my sweet.
Somewhere. Jesus Christ, was that a gunshot? What the hell?
Come on! Is that all you got?
Wanna try me, asshole?
What the hell just happened?
Crap! Missed.
Let's retreat for now.
No kidding. Let's get out of here.
That's right. You better run, you stupid punks! Stay out of our territory!
Call it fate, or call it a coincidence. That one moment of violence started a chain of events I will never forget.
This formula, created in the 70s, is one of the most important in the field of financial theory.
Mrs. Phillips. Okay.
It is used to calculate the price of European-style options and is widely used by option marketers, though there are some discrepancies that are now corrected with the modern viewpoint.
Ooh, I think this is me. Rain. It's been a long time since we've gotten rain around here. But is it the season for rainy weather? So, it's not exactly that surprising. I realized I read that wrong, but whatever. Personally, I love the sound of rain. Whoa, no. Personally, I love the sound of it. The way the raindrops fell, like soft tapping of fingers, it was so soothing. Even looking at the droplets hit the glass of the windows was strangely calming. I love rain too! For this reason, I felt lucky for having a seat next to the window, though I did spend more time staring outside than I did paying attention in class. The lectures in class were pretty boring. Mrs. Phillips' voice wasn't Don't judge me for not being able to say words. Okay, but but I just wasn't interested in what she was saying. And since it was the period right before lunch, all I could think about was doing other things in my free time. Honestly, I didn't really care much for economics. Sure, I had good grades in this class, but it was only because I read the textbook and did my assignments as I had to. I was only taking this class because it was mandatory. If it were up to me, I would probably have taken another course. I know the struggles. I can relate. Luckily, it was my senior year, so after this semester, it would mean the end of high school courses forever. Thank God for that. We don't have much in common anymore. I'm going to be a junior. I didn't hate high school. I thought it was just kind of mundane, how the days drifted on and on as if there were no end to it. The only thing I really enjoyed about going to the only thing I really enjoyed about going to school was meeting my friends and hanging out with them. But that was kind of it. In short, I was done with high school. The start of second semester brought a note of finality to it. I had already applied to many universities the semester prior, and I was expecting replies sometimes in the next few months. It seemed like the start of something new, something that would change. This rain's starting to get annoying. That is, if things could change. I stared at the faint outline of raindrops in the distance. For now, I was stuck in this class.
Miss Anderson.
Mrs. Phillips raised her voice, interrupted my train of thought. Just when I was thinking about class, I quickly turned my head to face the teacher. Hopefully she didn't pick me just because she noticed that I was spacing out. Yes, ma'am?
Would you care to name the equation I set up on the blackboard?
Oh, Miss Phillips is that kind of teacher now, isn't she? Oh, I think I read about that in the textbook last night. It should be the Black's Gold model formula?
Very good as always, Miss Anderson.
Anderson. It followed me whenever I went. Most people didn't really know me by my first name, but rather my surname. No doubt since the surname was a trademark for No doubt since the surname was a trademark for the internationally famous philanthropic words. This is gonna be hard for me, guys. Anderson's Family Toys, and because of the founder was my own grandfather. Zuzu, one of my best friends. What kind of name is that? Zuzu, one of my best friends, turned around and proudly gave me a punch to the shoulder.
Kick ass, girl.
From beside me, I heard Nonami? What is with all these strange names? Another one of my best friends, clearing her throat in obvious disapproval of Zuzu's choice of words.
She means good job.
Little Miss Sassy Priss over here. Like, can we just point out what she's wearing? She's preppy.
Miss Capini.
Oi!
Oi, what are you, an Aussie now? Are you Australian now? What?
Care to tell me who the creators of this formula were?
Some guys named Black and Shoals.
What the hell?
Fisher Black and Myron Shoals.
Very good, Miss Patterson.
Show off. Better study next time, Suzu. Be like us and study once in a while.
Zuzu rolled her eyes and slouched into her chair as Nonami gave her a small smirk. She always pouted when Nonami showed her up.
That's the end of today's lecture. Now, let's separate into groups and work on your projects. Remember, everything is due on Monday. Go ahead now.
Before I knew it, Zuzu and Noname had scooted their desks to align with mine, and we turned into the Three Musketeers. Whenever the teacher lets the students decide on groups, we always grouped into our own little trio. It was a sheer stroke of luck that we all managed to be in the same class, so we had to at least take the opportunity and stick together as much as we could. Besides, we're most comfortable around each other. Then say compared to being around any other classmate. It just made sense for us to put our heads together for any kind of project. I took out the poster and we were working on and rolled it open onto our 3 desks. We pretty much finished with fulfilling most of the guidelines for the project, though we did still have to add a few finishing touches here and there. After working on making the posters a bit prettier, we sat back and inspected our work to see what we still had to do. Noname, as usual, was the first to look at any issues. She lightly tapped the pencil against her chin, staring intently at the project.
Alright, so let's see. We finished the budgeting section, the building leasing, and the cost for labor. What else do we need?
Sounds like DECA class. Zuzu straightened up and looked at the poster and stroked her chin. After a few seconds, her face brightened and she spoke up.
How about a company name? Huh? Did we really skip over that?
Zuzu was like, yeah, do what I say.
Of course we did. You always go straight into the logical statistics and stuff, but you completely skip over the fact. We need a name for our project.
Zuzu's a little mean.
At least we caught it this time. What do we name it?
Is this where I make a decision?
Not sure. What do you think?
It always came down to me. Whenever there was something to be named or titled, I was the master and ending decision, even when I didn't want to be.
I like Trinity Corporations.
That's a nice name, I guess.
That is way too predictable. How about the Dragon Company?
The Dragon Company? That's a cool name, but can I please know what our company is?
What do dragons have to do with our project? What? It's a totally unpredictable name. It's hot.
Even if I was in school, I would not do that unless it had something to do with our project, and more than likely I would be punny with the title.
But our company sells bubblegum.
Oh, bubblegum.
Who said we can't produce spicy bubblegum?
What the heck?
What do you think? What do you think?
Both of them looked at me expectantly, even though I wasn't quite sure myself. I didn't really want to choose sides, but if it were up to me, I would say, ooh, Trinity Corporation sounds just fine. I like Dragon Company. I'm kind of siding with Noname. It makes more sense for especially a gum company not to mean something like the Dragon Company. And corporation sounds a little bit more professional.
Bah, fine. Be lame. Alright, now that we've decided on a name, now what?
As we ended our name game, a giggle scrambled my thoughts. Leslie. Huh? Who is that?
Ignore it. It's just Lisette.
Oh, Lisette. I read that very wrong. I looked over my shoulder to see her laughing with her circle of friends, mostly I looked over my shoulder to see her laughing with her circle of friends, mostly comprised of popular people that were particularly friends with everyone in school. I meant to say particularly, not practically. And as a result, everyone in school knew them. In the center of it all was Lisette White. She sat with a posture that indicated she was still working, but that she also was ready to casually chat about her day. She had an endearing balance of charismatic and awkward, which was really apparent when she first talked to someone. Where is this going? It was easy to make her smile and laugh, and she was quite a comedian as well. Basically, she was perfect. Not that she was like a robot or something, but she was a student that everyone else wanted to be. Lisette was bright, easygoing, and above all, had her future laid out right in front of her. Unlike an average student, she knew what she wanted to do right after high school, and as a result, she was confident and ambitious. Though sometimes it could rub a lot of people the wrong way. Moreover, I had known her ever since I was young, but it ultimately resulted in a rivalry that continued today. Of course, my friends knew what was between us, and upon seeing me glance at her, they shifted their attention to her.
She doesn't even look like she's working, in my opinion. She probably is, but she's too much of a stuck-up priss to allow herself to look like she's actually doing work. Oh, come on, Suzu. She may be a little off-putting, but she's not the giant priss that you're making her seem to be.
I don't about that.
The day she isn't a Pris is the day I turn into you.
Ooh. I don't know if that was being mean or...
What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah.
Never mind.
Zuzu's a little rude to Noname now, isn't she?
It's about time. Let's bail.
She yelled bail in my ears and it hurt. Unsurprisingly, Zuzu was the first out of the classroom, slinging her backpack over her shoulder with ease as she quickly strolled out of the door. Sounds like my friends.
Her seat isn't even closest to the exit and she always manages to be the first one out of the door. I don't think I'll ever understand that.
Sounds like my friends. Me and you both, Nanami. I wish I was as fast as her getting out of here. Well, I'm usually the person who's last out of the class because I'm always helping the teacher clean up. So I'm kind of on Naname's side here. I'm gonna go with Nanami. She gave me a smile, as if relieved by the fact that I felt the same way as she did.
See? Why can't she just be normal like the two of us?
What is normal? I'm definitely not normal. It's Zuzu and Oname. Think about it.
Very true.
Man, you guys are slow. Are you coming or what?
And like that, guys, I must end it here. I'm gonna go ahead and save it here. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this, and I hope you like it. So I am leaving it here. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment down below if you want to see more. If you don't want to see more, I definitely am gonna keep playing it because it just seems really cool, and every decision you make changes the ending of the story in some sort of way. That's the whole point of a visual novel. Whatever decision you make ultimately changes how people see you and all this stuff, and it's really cool. Again, I was inspired by XM Sugar, Sims 3 Symbiote, and Simon Parsons' The Naughty Trio to do this. Right now they're doing a visual novel called Cinders on XM Sugar's channel. And yeah, so I hope you all enjoyed this video. I will see you all later, guys, but this is not just my channel, this is your channel too. I will see you all later. Bye!
Oh,